Alright, I guess I'll... Alright, fine, I guess I'll do it. Right. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn, yo, Freestyle Friday, did this shit today. Damn, I did these niggas whining my way, then not today. Damn, it was me, my homies. Nigga, yeah, y'all was a squad. Damn, hit you with the collateral, whip my bullet, nigga, that's a quad. Hey, did this shit not gonna stop. Hey, did this shit right on that plot. Yeah, nigga wanna do this shit, nah, fuck that shit, nigga, my career not gonna fly. Hey, right on the beat, damn, these niggas wanna see defeat, but they ain't gonna see nothing, this bitch, nigga, I got the shit, fire all over me, I ain't a devil, nigga, can't see me, damn, nigga, I'm a prophet, you nigga, I'm about to preach the prophecy. Niggas can't fucking see me. It is complex for my brain. You won't be free, and nigga, you be fleeing away. While I be saying right there, I'm gonna stay, nigga. Fuck, I ain't running away. Nigga, did this shit, I did it every day. Bitch ass nigga, yeah, you a broke ass nigga. I ain't gotta fuck with you, nigga. Wait till I get bigger, pulling the triggers like I fucking did this shit. Man, I think the Las Vegas was a fucking conspiracy. Now these niggas wanna come up with theories that don't make sense. I got these niggas wanna make some sense, but I don't even think that shit will make, cause these niggas did a career, they never went. Damn, I did it, I killed them, niggas ain't winning, damn, shooting out, got them guns, niggas ain't talking shit now, they got my respect, cause they're coming out with just full of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You ready, my turn?
Yeah, let Dylan go.
Back it. I sit back rapping with everybody telling me what to do, cause all I gotta do is boom to when I come to back up with this pivot. But y'all just know how I'm doing it, but I'm underground, so that's what I do when I don't play around. Okay. I'm the king of the hill, so y'all just trying to figure out why I fuck at top hills. So y'all just trying to figure out how fucking psycho I am, because they want to figure out why I am. Still fucking psycho, going back into different cycles, so y'all just trying to figure out what happened to Michael Myers. But yeah, I'm up in the dreams of Freddy Krueger. Sorry, but I'm not doing the shit to the point where I'm going through it. Y'all just trying to improve the rap, but I'm always stepping into the game while y'all just trying to step into the flame. Ha. But it's too much of a plane.
Damn, Cat still got the fire ass beats. Right. Alright, I guess I'll go first. Right. I guess they never saw what I could see. They said I wasn't gonna be nothing. I had to come off for nothing. I did something for something. Now I guess they niggas say you're not tough, you're bluffing. I guess it had to be tough, it wasn't enough. I had to show the niggas that I could rap. They know what's up, man. These niggas betrayed me right at the end. I couldn't even know. I saw everything different. Who was my friend? Who was my brother? Damn, I didn't know each other. I didn't know what was other. I had to keep my composure to still have my mentality straight. It's just I'm looking like a 4-leaf clover. It ain't even March yet, but I just go ahead and take a step. I say this cause I am, and I will really do this shit cause I'm the fucking man. I remember it was coming up. I didn't think that I would announce this. My fucking dream, it wouldn't even coming out with it because I just been coming and I'm gonna fucking this. Yeah, I take shots, but it's just for fun. Hey, yo, Dylan, nigga, yeah, you know you're my rapping son. I taught you the way. I made dub tap straight, no hate. But I just had to let you know the debate. Had to let you who was the man. But I guess I'm not the king, cause I never the man. Did this shit, you better understand that I'll be taking my stand. Nigga, cause you know that I'm in my fucking land. Man, you know I'm gonna do my fucking own brand. That shot bullets on the shit.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I was gonna say I joined the place on Fortnite.
Later. I'll know you later. Fortnite.
I knew he was gonna leave. I guess I got it, shit. You going, Cass?
Okay, I guess. Yeah. Alright, Cass.
swear to God. Fuck, I'm about to lose again. Oh my fucking God.
Alright, Dylan. Dylan, kill that shit.
Alright. Okay, y'all just trying to figure out what I can do. How fluent can I kill it? Okay, but I'm up in the city. Y'all just bringing how fast I can go on the ground. Everybody's thinking I'm playing around, but I'm not playing around. I'm the one of the king of the hill, so y'all just trying to figure out why the hell when I was younger I was the king of the playground. Hell, I never played around, but I'm just doing what I gotta do, and I'm doing it to the urban world. Y'all trying to figure out how fast I can go? Ha! How fast you drop low? Okay, I'm taking you to getting down below. Keep getting all up in the nuts, and y'all know how to be doing it like this you want to kill it. Okay, but you just told me you know how to be doing it every time you step up in the mic. So you know how I'm really up in my mind, kept up in my mind, looking back at the time, looking saying, damn, I had to do this time. Time goes by too fast, when you're trying to fuck with the girl that you know what happened. But I'm never going to be accepted because I'm always the captain. I could take the captain to his group because I'm always the captain of the group. 1, 2, 3, that two, that are walking up to me is a fluke. Hell, it ain't a fluke when I'm coming at you, so you want to see it from you.
You guys speak up.
Go back on the track when I snap rap and I'm putting them around like a hashtag. Fuck the little kids that want to act and he want to be a fucking blood. You don't know what a blood is. You don't even know what happens when the captain never steps up in the mic. Hell, I can be a captain on the ground. Y'all can never know. I'm too fast. I'm ready to do what I gotta do. It's fast. Y'all just trying to see how fast I can jump back in the track and I snap back. Bring that bitch back and I'm telling you I'm kicking it around like a hack stack. Y'all can figure out how about these actions. These bags are fucking beats. Y'all can try to figure out what happened to the hand of the too much of a murder scene in the field too, but I'm too cool that you can never catch me. But that's been looking through me for a while now. I'm still standing here, up in the dirt. I'm still telling y'all, they will never catch me and I'll never get hurt. This is what happens when I look at me, I never stop rapping to guess what? I can fuck it, you need to get me, put it to the brain, and everything flat. Look, the type that wanna shoot the brothers up in the hood, so y'all really wanna see what I can do when I'm hood? Ha. Welcome to the deepest, darkest secret. Now you really wanna see this. Now you really wanna see what I can do, I'm through and I can kill it. Ha. I think that I'm a little fucked up right now. I'm fucked up in my mind right now. I'm trapped outside and I'm starting brain. You know what? That's a bucket. I'm doing the thing, going back in the track when I'm snapping back. Yo, nothing can catch me. I'm too quick with this shit and I'm going to figure it happen so y'all can try to clap at me. But y'all know what I'm going to be doing. I'm definitely using so y'all can never see me. I'm like the Matrix. Y'all can just try to figure out what happened to this trick. If it's just for kids, silly rabbit, nah. Silly rabbit, you want to get shot up. You silly rabbit, so you better run now. Yeah, you ain't getting nowhere because all you doing is bouncing around. Too fast to even get on the playground. Too fast to even go underground. Too fast to even play around. Hell, they want to blaze around, but I'm passing it back and forth to the point where I'm going back in the track when y'all just trying to figure out who's next.
Fuck.
Fucking turtle wanna snap at me. Fuck, I'ma have to go aid him. Fucking turtle up and show him how the real man plays.
Fucking king.
I couldn't hear you, but okay. Alright. Yo, alright. Hey, Oblivious, wanna kick it?
Sure, I step up in it. Trying to see if I can get it started for a finish. Whole time, man, I'm looking just to mention. Really don't know which way I'ma add on, so extension to the flow that he got. I'ma stay in my spot, making sure I play my scene. But yo, the scenery got me looking at the scene. But I guess that I mean that I'ma do this, but I be falling off. So I guess that I scheme, and that shit don't be plotting. So I be thinking that it's time for me to start the jotting. But rapping ain't for me. If it be writing, I will stop then. Giving a fuck what they be saying, take it from the top, man. It's that fitted rap that I do, and waiting for that drop. Ain't giving a fuck what they be saying, but I'm thinking, god damn, this life is making me feel like I ain't even got like one fan. I got a couple of friends, got a couple of frenemies, got a couple of friends that I can't even see, but I know within the vicinity that I chill back. Real cats like to spill back with that shit that your skill at, knowing what they can do, but they only appeal at. Come on with that rap tactic flow, give a fuck how they have to go. Whole time I'm trying to do this, trying to pull it from the hat like magic, go no rabbit shit. But I see that I'ma grab it by the ears, I had to spit. So I know that I've been doing this for years. I have to get kinda deeply cause I can see it clear. But I don't even know if it's the journey or they left me here.
Right. Yeah. Damn, I guess they're coming back once again. These niggas don't really know when to end. Yeah, this
Beat
shit's
change.
like a
Oh, it comes with a chorus, bet. Okay, I can do that.
Alright.
Bitch, you wiped out my whole motherfucking...
Damn, I wasn't really thinking these niggas really got it. I think these niggas are straight to spotting. These niggas wanna be really not stopping. They wanna be stopping. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got a nigga killed there, nigga y'all killed there. Yo, Lil came out, he died, nigga go for hip hop how? Damn, I just really wanna say now, y'all niggas better do off some shit. Or y'all just dive off of me. Or the y'all niggas just want an office and talk about they like you so damn y'all niggas should have stayed as y'all niggas didn't need to so you ate off others so you could get this cool. Yeah, no, that's alright. So I just took the shit just for spite. And you know that y'all get the model and that's right and y'all drink that all night, yeah. So y'all shit are addicted. Y'all niggas really about to get fucked with. But I guess I never get it. Stay smart, nigga. In my fucking heart. You know, I'm gonna say more for this smart.
Oh. Okay. I hear the topic. Hey, yo. Hey. Don't really give a fuck if you saying you ain't gonna give it to me. Shorty might take it, legs might break it. Seeing what it is, ain't talking no fake shit. Understand what you doing, but thinking no snake shit. Baby girl, knowing how I do it, I'ma take this deeper and clear. Knowing that you keep it in my head, you saying that I ain't taking it. I know that you ain't prepared, you scared. Yeah, I'ma throw it in there, trying to show you what it is, but I throw it in your red. Oh damn, back shots keeping you screaming, but I know what it is. Had you feeling all night, you was screaming. Sure you didn't know what you was saying. You was beaming, seeing what you was saying, but told you I was eating pussy in the right way, knowing that you like me, but you trying to act like you don't even want it right away. Hey, won't say it. Know how we do it, play with. Shorty trying to have you laying, have your body twisting and swaying. Don't know what you saying, but you trying to act like you ain't giving it. So I go ahead, let you say what you gonna say, but you know I don't really give a shit. So. Yeah, okay. If you say so, okay. I hear all that good talk.
Alright. That's it. Oh, alright. Anybody else going in, or can I go in? Alright.
That beat right here, boy. This shit about to be. Oh, you son of a... 17.
Alright, yo. Like, damn, I got the scar or shook me, yeah. Damn, never waited. Damn, nigga, I'm elevated. Yeah, nigga, I'm going to the sky like it was just one laugh on the session. Yeah, nigga, y'all get it. Damn, we out, nigga, yo, saying that I'm good, man, that's definite. Saying I'm best, man, that's a compliment, yeah. You know my rap book, soldier, Daniel, whole fucking testament. Nigga, y'all be having testimony, but I ain't even gotta say the shit. Yeah, nah, but I did this shit, yeah, I'm so raw. Then I did this shit with any bar. If you wanna give me a topic, nigga, yo, you know the hottest, nigga, I'm monster. Yeah, I never leave the block, but I'm a eater, nigga, I'm a leader. Yeah, you know what, fuck this shit. Damn, nigga, damn, nigga.
Man, I swear to God, I hate Yugi Moto, man. Fucking bitch.
You gonna delete that game too?
Yeah. I ain't even trying to go in, but right now getting pissed off, knowing way that I'm about to do this, shooting in the sky like I'm lifted off. Understand what I'm saying? It's getting soft, getting really old, giving a fuck what they say, but you know right now about to lose show, flipping that mode. Seeing my squad, giving a fuck what they saying. We do this shit with no problem. Understand what I do? This my 9 to 5 like my job, so gotta do it with no problem with that. Give a fuck with that Aquacat, spit it back for them, catch on the rap, but I'm really trying to just talk to that whole time, trying to get up in it. That girl I seen up outside. Fat ass, but yo, she was walking that dog. Hey, yo, I tried to not look, knowing that it was looking thick. So, yo, I thought about how I could bend her over, give a dick. Didn't know if she would go talk to me, but I knew she was young. Shorty was high school, but man, that ass was looking like the number 1, 2, 3 with them cheeks. The way that she can twerk that shit in the streets. Wonder to twerk it on the pole right there on the corner, cause I live up on the corner, so I'm trying to make it hotter than the sauna gonna be. Giving up what she gonna see, understand, but I just want her to be breathing up under me. Now I'm wondering, will she even say the same thing if I go and talk? And you know, will she act like she was changing? I don't even know what she is or who she is, what she bringing. Knowing that it's stress if I test it, so I will say then that I'ma leave it alone. Keep it there, but keep it my tone. Knowing the way that I do it, I speak it just like I'm speaking into on the phone. But I'm not, and I had to let it go. Knowing just how I do it better, but I live with it, so. Yes, Papa. Okay. You gonna take one of my phones or something? Matter of fact, no, take Justice's phone. Take Justice's phone first. I don't care, you can watch YouTube. You don't gotta play nothing. You wasn't playing nothing on that, so don't even play with me. Fuck you mean won't make faces at me, nigga. He mad as shit. Yeah. I'm loud and clear trying to do it out of here. I've been thinking, but man, I don't know how it really do appear, so I'ma stare. Obviously, it feels like I'm lurking. I'm trying to do this thing, but rapping ain't for me. I be certain because been doing it for so long, trying to get strong at that. Knowing that this whole time my hunger ain't even hungry back. So I guess it had the Snickers, man. I'm still wanting a snack, but I guess that style of epitome shit that I lack. So I guess that they forgetting me. The centuries I rap, man, I don't even know they sent to me that other form of crap. So I started singing with my rap shit R&B I bring in, trying to see if I can get it on some other style. Ripping it, but knowing that I gotta hold it for a while. Knowing that I'm going slow, but I be thinking like a child. So I'ma take my time, catch it when I can, but keep it sublime. Keep it up in my heart and grind. Giving the fuck is how I shine. Whole time I be doing me. See, it's like my fluency. Talking, but I'm trying to be truthful, so it's true and be artifacts. So I guess it's that shit that they lack in all with history, you see. Cause I'm leaving rappers jack like a car. Giving a fuck what they could say. Got some bars. But man, I ain't even for that. I'm rapping Mars like that chocolate shit. Seeing how I got it. Girl is trying to be on chocolate dick, but she ain't chocolate, so think that she was on some ish. Knowing she was caramel, but I ain't gonna be that picky. Caramel, little cream. Caramel booty, shorty, yo got the cream. I'm trying to dick her down all night, make her scream. Knowing that she thick, put her with the team. But I know that she really wanna be a fiend. Fiending for the weed, she smoking for my high. She hoovering all day, man, she fucking up my life. Fucking up the way that I do it, how I provide. I can't slang and let the same chick get high, because she fucking up my life, my longevity. Knowing what it is, man, I'm trying to live ahead of me. Behind that, knowing what it is, I find that I'm trying to see if I could do it without really having to grind that. I don't know, my mind won't time that, catch it when I can, but I guess that I will climb at every chance I get. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm hungry. Hungry. Fucking Justin.
Where she at though, nigga? And I guess I was ready to like this shit right up in the palm of my hand. The game, I was staying in my own lane. Trying to stay clean, but I guess they couldn't do it like me, like I was a propane. Watch you shoot me, I explode. Nigga don't get me, cause I don't need to reload. Yeah, nigga, I finally let it rip. Shit, they don't wanna get this. They don't wanna get that cause they can't get in the game, and you gotta understand, you gotta formulate. Because you gotta know when you go attack what thing.
BB's left. I swear to God, this nigga pulling every fucking card. This nigga just pulled out every card in his deck just to get a fucking Exodia, bitch ass. I'm gonna try this shit one more time. And then I'm gonna use my own deck. One more time with this story deck before I have to show them I need more respect. Cause they ain't paying me that yet. Right.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, damn, I was late Fortnite. Damn, I died at that one fucking time. I was in 10th place. Damn, nigga, you should see the look on my face. I need to fucking embrace. Trying to get better every damn day. Trying to play damn good all night. Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite. I don't got fucking World War II. Damn, the nigga, what happened to you? You said have every Call of Duty 2. Man, you got it on the release day. What happened to you, man? You switched up your ways. Now you gotta fucking go pay. You gotta fucking wait. Damn, wait for Christmas. Wait for the fucking presents. Damn, man, I missed it. I see everybody on my friends list. They always playing and they always divided to a fucking play and I feel depressed. Nah, I'm just kidding, nigga. That's not what I do. I just feel a little stressed, damn, because I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Call of Duty. Damn, they want to play Call of Duty. I don't know. Damn, I made a fucking hook out of nothing. I made a fucking Call of Duty. I made a fucking hook out of Call of Duty. Damn, nigga, you know what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do something out of nothing and I can make it into something, nigga. I could be innovative, recycle these shits. Yeah, I play shit. Damn, nigga, want to play Call of Duty. Damn, nigga, I want to play Call of Duty. Damn.
This game be cheating like shit, man. This game be cheating like shit. How you gonna Monster Reborn the monster that ain't even fucking wasn't even in this bitch? How you gonna Monster Reborn a monster that didn't even get on the stage yet? That's game. God damn. Ain't shit I can do. Fuck this shit. I swear to God they be cheating.
Alright, I'm in another damn game. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a first damn place. Damn, y'all pulling up to the fucking town. Gonna scavenge like Walking Dead now. Ain't looking for food, looking for the Draco. Damn, I'm looking for the shit that you know though. Damn. Oh, shit, nah, you know, nah, I ain't fucking no damn oh shit. I'm so chill. I lost my aggressive skill. So I'm just laid back for a minute, y'all roll with me. Nigga, I'm just playing flawlessly. Yeah, flawlessly. Nah, I know what I'm doing this shit. And I did it with every damn full of intent. Yeah, I found the motherfucking chest. I got good loot, but it wasn't the best. So I got a fucking weapon, nigga. What was next?
Good question.
Damn, I died. Shit, I died.
I want a fucking cigarette.
Yeah, nigga, I tried. Now what kind of
Oh my god, it's too cold.
I was supposed to be the killer. I guess I'm not though. But I guess I'll be y'all fucking folk. Damn, I guess I'm going in for some more. Yeah, I be doing this shit, I go. Where the DV is at though? Nigga, oh shit, he went offline. You'll see, he can't even fucking rhyme. Now I'm kidding, nigga. This is another fucking rhyme. Alright, here we go. Shit, alright, I'm looking through my fans list. Ain't nobody fucking playing shit. I guess they all fucking World War II. They say fuck that shit. Then everybody plays some of the shit. Fortnite, Nitro, Call of Duty, shit. Damn.
Man, I don't know what to do no more. Been seeing nothing but a bunch of girls that I know is just some whores. But I guess that's that shit they really be stressing for. Don't give a fuck, but you know right now. Gotta get on my best side. Know that I best try. Understand, I ain't even gonna stress out, but I be pressing I. But sometimes I be up in here, can't really fuck with it, it ain't clear. Give a fuck what they say, but I know that this ain't that type of year. But for them cats who understand, I just begun just to speak it. But my whole time I've been seeking for my sleep to be woken. But I'm seeing how it is, it's like the potency that I see, but they ain't catch the aroma sense. So man, I guess that I've been doing this with no repentance, hoping that when I go in the game, leave it, get reinventions. Give a fuck what they say, but I'm trying to complete with every sentence. Don't care what they say, but I start shit before I finish. So trying to be the one that do whatever I can to take my crew to the best side of that life. On the other side of that door, that's tripe, knowing how they is. Kick the shit in, making sure I can provide for my kids if I can. But I guess the view that I see and how I live, I'm trying to find in me a way just to grind and be better. Man, I don't know, but I guess whatever. Giving a fuck, cause it's making me feel like I'm better than what I used to be. And stressing, man, I lift my head up. Oh my god, trying.
Yeah, I think we're losing our interest.
It's just like every topic that I rap, it feel like I'm be saying the same thing, even though I know it's not the same thing, but it just feels like. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn, yo, did this shit and I was the man. Niggas wanna be more than a fan. They wanna be exactly like staring right letters to me. I ain't even reply yet. I didn't even take a step on the stage, but I know that I'm young for my age to be bragging like this. But I ain't even got this shit today. But I still say what I fucking gotta say to prove the point that I got more than y'all motherfuckers. That's my fucking vibe now, too. Nigga try to point. Nigga don't even try to say that you better than me. In the game, my own fucking hometown. How y'all getting there in my own fucking hometown? How y'all getting there? Yeah, man, it looks out of fucking beat. I see that shit and like, let it go see. Man, I need to fucking give me some pussy because I'm hungry. Nah, I'm just kidding. I just fucking kidding. I guess I have to be one.
Yeah, I want some pussy and I'm hungry.
And I do this shit every damn system. Nigga watch that beat as I let it knock. And I wish we had fucking knock for somebody doing business, making this and not. But you fucking asleep, sleeping on the beach, sleeping on the rap. Yeah, I'm truly, yeah, I'm not even have a voice into it. As y'all can see, I'm the illest, yeah, I'm so complicated. And this one is this shit, yeah, I ain't getting rid of it. And it's a good day too. I like the police, so yeah, I think this shit, yeah, y'all even feel with us. And with us, all niggas everywhere with us. And I guess I really am cool. And I am still damn fucking in school. And I'm still fucking up. I'm the same damn what the break here was up. The same you can do that, but what I'm crazy. The damn shit that niggas got me saying. I'm like, I don't know. shit, whatever. That motherfucking everything was tumbling down like dominoes. Shit, while I ordered the pizza, I didn't want to see who's gonna get it cheap. Nah, I just another Frida. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, another Frida. Damn. Alright.
Shit, there's nothing I can do. And I can't put him in. Ah, this is bullshit, young. I swear to God.
We had that energy when we first started. We had that energy, and now we're just fucking that up.
No cards to activate and to resolve it. I'm sorry because I keep losing. That shit is fucking me up. Like I lost 3 games in a row already.
Too. That's what fucking me too. I'm always in like 3rd place.
Nah, nigga. It ain't no 3rd place for this shit. I'm getting my ass beat by a fucking computer version of Yu-Gi-Oh! This shit fucking me up. If I lost to anybody else, I could lose to Joey, but losing to Yugi while I'm using Kaiba? Oh, nah. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. That's disrespectful as shit. Yeah, man. I got Digimon on the phone, but I don't got that shit nowhere else. Oh, that good Patron. Hey, try to see what she gonna do. We gonna let them hoes know. Okay, see, we just made a whole song off that.
Here we go. I died by 1 fucking shot. There's a sniper, and this boy wasted money on this game. I need a squad. I need a squad. I need a squad. Man, I keep dying on my own. I need a squad. Then don't worry, it's my squad. I need a squad. Damn, bitch, I need a fucking squad. Yeah, right about with the shots, nigga. That's a fucking quad. Nigga never called the pause. Keep on winning with my claws. Yeah, this shit now I'm not gonna start it. Yeah, yo, what nigga, this for the brother. Yeah, niggas don't know what I be cause nigga, I be doing this in the coop. Damn, my little pump, nigga, I be flexing like, ooh.
Lil Pump is some shit though.
I know he is. I'll kill him quick. Yeah, you know that is, man. Bitch throwing them jokes and shit, nigga. You know he ain't just want that shit. Nigga, get the money, then he have a quick. Ain't about that lyrical fucking shit. Damn, I said fuck this crap. Nigga, yeah, I'm doing this fucking crap. They got the flow obtained. Nigga, wanna get fucking paid. Just wanna do this shit, man. I ain't got this shit. Yeah, fucking thing. Yo, girl, if I get banged, nigga, you know that got this shit like a thing. Yeah. Ooh, getting the money like a vampire, get that blood, nigga, you know what's up, damn, still ain't the hood, nigga, you know what it's up, ain't not much, damn, Joe, turn these niggas to dust, yeah, turn niggas to dust, shit, these niggas want mumble, I ain't about to fucking stumble, yeah, he ain't coming in.
I like
Wait,
that.
you send him that invite?
I didn't yet, hold on. Alright, look, yo. Your girl give him head like a vampire, so you know that she suck. Me, I'm sitting here with money, really trying to count bucks, but that shit ain't happen, quacking in with my ducks. Giving a fuck what they can say, but you know I'm pressing my luck, like poking rabbit feet. Giving a fuck what they saying, they all losing gravity. When they come to me, I guess I had to be one of them dudes when they come like a majesty. Told them that I do it like it's royal, so it's blue. Giving a fuck what they say, but I told you how I do and how I true. This what I conclude. Dude, I'm one of them dudes who might let them see. Man, I let them hyenas eat. Left from his food. Giving a fuck what they could say, I guess they guess me is rude. Whole time that I gave it to him, that's just the interlude. Now back to you, shorty, where you at? Go bring your crew. You freaky to speak, see? Give a fuck what you say, leave your pussy leaky. And if I can lick it, then I'ma leave it clean like squeaky. You understand what I'm saying? Told you glasses on and geeky, but physique is me and my suave, nice finesse and shit. I just stole it, touching your girl pussy and breast and shit. Knowing the way I do it, dog, and yo, the best at impressing it, making sure I iron out when I'm stressing it. I mean, giving the heat, cause I'm laying it down and putting it on strong. Giving a fuck what she's saying, I know that she be like to rock that thong. And I like to see her in it, see how I plan and send it. Give a fuck what she could say, man, I just go plan to hit it out of that park like a home run. Giving a fuck, but I be that same dude they call Shogun 1-1, but oblivious one for them cats on PS4. Knowing the way that I do it, but I guess that I be needing more. So my name is Philly Ruckus. See what I do, but Neil stuck with everything that I said, but touch this life when it comes to doing that shine shit. Do it divine spit, giving a fuck what they saying, I'm honest. Telling your highness how I do this. Matter of fact, I do it for your honest. So it's cheer till I let them know the way I do it here. Ain't really going to industry, I think that was fair. But knowing what it is now, I know niggas can't compare. So I'm trying to see if I can do it, but are we clear? Because they dead, I'm bringing the life though. Okay, yelling it clear. Cause they dead, but I bring them the light, yo. Seeing the way that I do it, guess that this, that might flow, that type go. Seeing how that type go. Fuck that, yo, I got it positive, but that blood is typo. So they lost me with the words, I guess I might flow. Seeing if I do it faster, yo, I go a might slow. And I will be up off a scene trying to do it, talking, offering whatever it is that I gotta do. But I guess that I lost my thing. I lost my swag on the back. Man, I gotta walk, I keep my book bag in my hat. Man, team backpack, but ain't bragging about that. Give a fuck what they say, but I guess that I had it. The math after, I'm trying to multiply, they all trying to divide. I'm looking at what happened and subtract they friends, and then I ride whole time. Man, I'm on my run and rise. Them niggas acting like they crying, they some onion guys. And I'm a onion knight, coming with that onion slice. I make them niggas onion rings, what they know the price. Because they getting tagged, body bagged, and in the morgue. Giving no fuck what they saying they came. Dude, you know what they leaving for. Leaving sores with scabs and shit, I won't brag, but thinking about it, if I do it, then it's all the aftermath of what had to happen. Give a fuck, but when they rapping, whole time I can only imagine how I come through just to crash shit. Shit. I'm lost now.
Damn, yo, I'm bored as shit. I might as well wanna fuck a bitch. That is not intention. Yeah, I ain't, yo, nigga, bad motherfucker, graduated from detention. Y'all niggas is limping with the battle scars. I care when you got the injuries from my bars. Nigga, wise, what you say, don't take it too far. Nigga, please, you know, take part.
I swear to God. How the fuck you get off pieces of fucking Exodia round 7? That shit took 27 rounds last game. This round it only took 7 turns. 7 turns to get Exodia though? They be cheating like shit, young. They be cheating like shit. They be cheating. So no matter what I pick on rock, paper, scissors, they're always going to pick the thing that's greater that can win. That's first of all. I've only won 1 time out of fucking 5 games that I've just played. Then, that's just starting to see who's going to go first. Then the motherfuckers, how the fuck does it take 20 rounds on one, 27 on the second, and then 7 on this one to get Exodia, all the pieces. You're telling me you started with at least 3 pieces of Exodia and literally just pulled 2. I mean, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was supposed to beat Seto Kaiba with Exodia. But nigga, the whole point is supposed to be for me to beat your ass and win. So obviously there's a way to do it. But they don't want me to do it. Nah, they gonna keep cheating. So I don't even give a fuck no more. That's okay. I'ma find a way to do this shit. I'ma fuck something up. That's a face up.
Alright, I'ma go.
Alright, big man.
Alright, nice rapping with y'all.
Nice rapping, nice rap. I'm mad at this shit. They cheated me like shit. I like that. That make it easy to do that G-Funk right there, boy. I move like a boss, every time I come through, you know I won't toss this shit out of the window. But I think it's simple, but you understand now. Pause a bit, giving a fuck what they say against me. You understand that I really do come legit. Niggas don't hit like me, but I understand because I really like to flip off a scenario, son. Give a fuck what they be saying, but it's stereo run. I'm in monotone. Giving a fuck what they can say, but yo, I go on the deeper side. Give a fuck, I keep aside my pride and still try to ride our vibe. Understand, but I stay on my high. Now who am I? Give a fuck what they could say, but I won't lie, man. The dude, one day before July, June 30th, the nerdy shit that they didn't hurt me with. Understand what I'm saying now, that's the birth of the kid. Understand the way that I do it, words will come get the way that I do it, but the version is missed. For them cats who didn't upgrade what they could say, the way that I do it upstage, the niggas A, letting them see it did nothing to a nigga J. But when they come to me, I just like to spray though, play though, mold in the game just like I play yo. Give a fuck what they could say, thinking since a day yo. My whole time trying to stay low on a different approach, hoping that I could just stay in my smoke. Man, I'm trying to see if I can get close to that. Knowing that most of the time I'm the soldier cat or the poster cat that's supposed to rap when they come to me being the way that I do it, but I am just, I don't know. You know me. I come through posting, giving a fuck what they saying, but you know how it's gonna be. Sitting back, rapping on this motherfucking singing R&B. I don't even know. Man. This shit's stressing me. This shit is stressing me. I love the beats, like I want to rap to the beats, but this game is stressing the shit out of me. And the reason it's stressing me even worse is because my wife said, don't let it stress you. Look at it and play it as a game. And I looked at her and said, are you fucking crazy? I cannot play no video game as a fucking game. This is real life. This shit is pissing me off, yo. I swear to God. I'm like that with every game. I don't mean to be, but damn. That beat is lovely. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. You ain't attacking me, bitch. Hold up. Sit back, relax, and chill. Come through, really just imagine ill. Knowing how I gotta do it, I guess I feel like PH. I understand that's the deal, but I ain't really trying to rap in me. I just sit back and try to step in the scene. Understand I let it be, but when I go through this reality, I see if I could really just let it breathe. Now I'm a better me. Whole time I've been getting in the game, trying to grind, but I ain't even got in there yet. 35 in my motherfucking age, but you know, man, I'm just trying to get in my reps. So if I gotta do it at one breath, I gotta answer that. But you know, that's the tribe of the quest. So you understand what I gotta do, but I guess that I be doing that at best, man. I ain't stressing. Understand directions that I talk in. Whole life that I seen is seen that I'm walking no straight path. It always come with a curve. I think these niggas really leave me served, man. I ain't no B2K, but that's my word. Seeing what it is, man. This shit is leaving me perturbed on some other shit though. Seeing what it is, but I still sit, spit a flow, think about it pitiful, the life that I gave. Seeing what it is, man. I try to be like I was back in them days, but I was acting like a slave for everybody wanting me not to be Jay. I tried to be for them whatever they wanted. Me, I guess, up in the background, shadow was haunted. Cause I know that that wasn't me I didn't front with, but I understand what it was, cause I wanted to give myself a lift. Like a pedestal to stand on, but understand better rules. I glance on, got me feeling like I was a fool, and now I really got no answer, or don't really know which way I should go. I'm hoping that I grow, but my direction is saying that it's not happening. So I'ma think if I can get up on the map again and show them that I never stopped my rapping, then they will see. But I guess that it wasn't going to better me. But I was thinking I was living ahead of me, looking for longevity, but destiny wasn't gonna find it. Fate wasn't behind that. Give a fuck behind rap, hoping that I could do it, but I guess I was trying that. Wasn't being that same type fly cat. Getting low, living high yet, whatever it was. OG, man, where the fuck you been, dude? What up? What up, OG? What up? Man, you been MIA, man. You know, you still a executive in the estates of Heroes for Hire, but man, you ain't even been on Trovan forever. I just deleted that shit. I'm gonna put it back on tomorrow, but today it pissed me off. So now I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Your mic must be messed up. It's cool, but at least I know you there, man. Back to this. It's gonna be a long day. I got 2 more hours before I can even think about weed. 3 hours before I can actually go buy it. This shit's about to piss me off. Yes, sir. Right? Puff, puff. Right? Man. Hold the fuck. Oh, hold the fuck. Oh. I can't even summon that shit. They not strong enough. Fuck. 18, 17. Motherfuck. Change your position. I can't even change his position. Damn. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Alright. He got 4 cards. It's turn 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 6, 9. Damn, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go. Next. Oh, my bad. I was saying next to this, what's it called? Card. I wasn't saying next to you. This shit is pissing me off. I can't even attack. I can't even do shit. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, man. He be cheating like shit, man. And it's not even regular Yu-Gi, it's Yami. Fucking old man Yami, cheating like shit. This 3 million year old ass old man mad as shit that he getting beat by a young cat. Swear to God, I'ma body slam this fucking TV, young. This shit's pissing me off, man. About to spear the shit out this joint, jump in the air and just hit it. My wife would be mad as shit. She'd be like, yo, what the fuck happened to the TV? You must have got mad, didn't you? I can't even blame it on the kids. Then you gonna destroy all the monsters though, bitch? You really gonna destroy all the monsters on the field, bitch? Motherfucker, you just destroyed all the fucking monsters on the fucking field, bitch. How the fuck I'm supposed to get a blue eyes with nothing to sacrifice? Fuck you and your fucking old ass soul. I'm sorry. I'm really having a moment right now. This is pissing me off. It's okay. They did it on purpose. They trying to piss me off. But what I can do is attack. So I'm not even mad no more. Even though I really am, but I'm just acting like I'm not. But I ain't fooling nobody. I just wanna sit back and rap for a minute. Smoke a jack and just get up in it. Just a percentage, a little bit better than what I used to do. Thinking about it, but I guess that I'm kinda really confused. Don't know what I should do. Living through Kyber shoes. Won't let me settle, knowing just how I do. Yami, trying to find me. Acting bad and hard, being grimy. Give a fuck what he could say, but I guess that shit remind me the way that I could do it. Bitch ass nigga act like Hermione. But we ain't talking on some other shit like this is Potter. I'm trying to get high like Carrie, but I gotta plot, yep. I don't know what I should do, but I guess that's the spot up. Man, I better stop, yo. For that shit catch on to me forever. Like, I was getting too relaxed with that shit. Nah, that shit gonna end up being my style forever. That's all I'm gonna do. Battle, battle, battle. Hit him before he gets a weapon. Hurry up. Yes. No. Yes, no. Fuck you, Karibo. God damn it. I can't even get a fucking hit off this dude, man. Shit. Man, see, this is why I only use Yu-Gi-Oh on this shit. Because that's where he got all the good shit. I mean, the game is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course he gonna have all the good shit, but damn. This shit be called Kyber Corp. Then I guess I'll win the game. Bullshit ass game pissing me off. Ooh. This game is pissing me off, me off, me off. Me off. I mean, this game is pissing me off, me off, me off, me off. I'm about to twist me a cigarette. I'm gonna make a cigarette. Fuck this shit. My room getting dark. It's only 4 o'clock and it's dark as shit. The fuck? It's always at 4:50 it get dark as shit and I gotta turn the light on in the house. I need to find some paper so I can twist up. I don't even know what no paper is, man. This whole thing is just fucked up. This situation is just wrong. Oh, but I did go and sign up for my unemployment shit since McDonald's decided they wanted to fire me and treat me like some shit and lie on me, saying that I said fuck McDonald's. Now I will say fuck McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. Cause they paying me anyway. Now, and I don't work for them bitches no more. I didn't know that I could file for unemployment. This is my first time in life ever filing for that shit, so I feel like I accomplished something, even though I know that that's like not even the best thing to be talking about. But I'm saying I accomplished doing something new for the first time, so shit, I'm happy. Do they do like unemployment over there? Well, the good thing is, I don't know if that unemployment there is like this one, but I got fired from a job last year in December, and they didn't, like, I'm not actually off the thing, like they just didn't give me no hours, and I just said fuck it and went and found another job. I started working McDonald's in September and got fired by like September, got fired by the 26th of October. And when I went and did the thing yesterday, I was just doing it for McDonald's. They actually gave it to me for the other job that fired me in December. So you literally get 18 months. Any job that you work within the 18 months, they'll backdate and do all that stuff for. But I know that you being over in a different country, I don't know if it's the same rules or whatever. But I mean, America follows the rules of the crown. I don't know if they tell anybody that, but they definitely do. So maybe it's the same. Because I mean, you're in Britain, right? In Europe or something. So maybe it's the same. I don't know. I'm mad. I need some weed. I will not have no weed for some hours. I wish I could mail it without getting arrested, man. I send weed to everybody. Shit, I sent like a dime of weed and some and I sent a Tazo, like the tea that you get from Starbucks. I sent that and basically told the girl who I was talking to at the time to sprinkle some of the Tazo cheap tea in with her J. I gave her a refresh drink, the green mint one. I gave her that. I gave her the orange drink. I gave her Earl Grey, that is the common tea or whatever. And I gave her the passion fruit. She liked the mint, the passion fruit, and the Earl Grey. The Earl Grey put her ass out to sleep. And it's crazy because we was actually smoking weed with tea, and that shit, like the mint one, oh my god, if you do that with the Tazo with the mint and mix it with some weed and you smoke the J, not only will that J, like if you actually put it in the Dutch, like a real Dutch, not a cigarello, that shit will last you for a longer than what you're used to smoking J's. It gives you a pepperminty flavor, and then when it's burning, it only smells like peppermint. It don't smell like no weed. Whatever tea you put in with it, that's all it smells like. Like, that shit was live. Yeah. I'm trying to say, but you have to get the good flavored teas, like the Lipton flavored teas, or the Celestial Seasoning flavored teas, or the Tazo drinks from Starbucks. Cause I only did it with the Starbucks. Them drinks, yeah. They're more, and they have the natural leaves. They're not with the extracts. Yeah, they don't put all that fake shit in it. That shit, man. Parsley get you high? I used to smoke oregano. That shit did nothing. Boy, I'm about to, man. Yeah, it's probably parsley. But I mean, cause mint gives it a minty flavor. Hey, hold up. how it looked worse than when it started? Cause you was pulling things from, okay. All right. As long as y'all know that, I will be checking, and I'm going to keep checking. Y'all can on punishment or nothing, but y'all taking fast. D'Angelo is proof that I'm letting people watch. Needs to sleep. Why is she sleeping in her uniform? Yeah, bro. Whatever. Give me 1 second, cause I know I'm breaking up. Bitch, die. Look at this. I'm so bored, son, that I'm actually going to get some parsley. No bullshit. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm so... Cause I just can't right now. I can't, I got too long to wait. And see, the bad part is, I got that, damn, what is it called? I got that stuff that people be making lean with. That cough syrup. Yeah, the real one. Huh?
It's no room in their bins and George, can I put it out there in their bin?
Shit. I guess so. I guess, yes. But it has to look neat. It has to be put together. If they can't be fit in the bins, do you have any of these laundry bags or anything that it can go in? Then we're gonna have to take the stuff out of this one. You're gonna have to use that laundry bag or something. We gotta, cause your mom wants it put away in drawers. She don't want it just everywhere. And it should be enough room, cause they don't have that much stuff, I don't think. But I don't know, cause I don't look through their clothes. Man, this shit is crazy. And see, this like, uh-oh, I heard something I heard before. Alright, so the girl, the sister that I had the issue with, her big sister is coming over today, and she's going to be the one that's going to be bringing the money so that I can get my green. Granted, that's not what the money's for, but that's what I'm going to use it for. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I hate having to see anybody from that side of the family after that shit happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I look you in your face and you the mama, and it's like, hey, I got your daughter to give me head, but, you know what I mean? And she don't live here no more because she gave me head, but, you know, it's all good. Hi, how are you? Like, I feel like a dickhead, but it's bad because she came to me. But let her tell the story. I got her and my wife and everybody in this house scared as shit of me and this, that, and the third. I'm like, me? What? I'm the smallest motherfucker on this side of the world. I mean, granted, I'm tall as fuck, but I'm still skinny as a motherfucker. I don't base on people. I don't do none of that shit unless I feel a reason to. And this one, the sister that's coming over to drop off the money, she's sexy. She a big girl and she's sexy. And then she be like making small talk, and I be like sometimes high and be trying to make small talk back. I gotta stay away from these people. And then I ain't have sex yesterday. This is not a good combination. It really isn't. Because I know that this girl right here, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but I know she fucks. That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna call her no smut. I'm gonna say I know she fucks. Cause she probably ain't no smut. But that shit bothers me, cause she probably would never fuck me, and that's a good thing. But I would like to know. But I'm not supposed to know. I'm married. I need to be good. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'ma smoke me this shit, and I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be this good boy, man, cause I swear to God. Like last night I had a conversation about that with somebody who's like a sister, and I was like, man, I need to just tell you to keep your ass in the house or go and see my little brother, because if I tell you anything else, it's going to be me being the devil telling you to, yeah, I mean, come through. And she ain't even that type. Like, she's the type that she believes in the sanctity of a marriage. So for me to even say that to her, like, that's yeah. But I was like, yo, that's just how I feel. I ain't trying to be rude to you or nothing, but you got to stay away, but come over to see them whenever you want, but just stay away from me. But the bad part is she never calls me, ever. Yesterday was the first time in life she ever called me. And then she was calling me to find out if she should go and turn up. What? So I gave her my little brother number. She ain't never meet him before, talked to him, but they was talking last night. He was like, sorry I never met you before. Her freak ass like touche. She talking about meeting at the pelvis. He talking about meeting in person. Man, I know what the fuck she was on. She was drinking her liquor too. And I got liquor here. Oh my God. I gotta be good, dog. And that's the thing. Like, I got the liquor, but if I get the liquor in my system, granted, when I go for that walk to the store, I won't be as cold. But I'm gonna be drunk as shit because I'm not a drinker anymore. I was a drinker in high school. I could drink mixing everything, no alcohol, poison, or nothing. Now, all I can drink is like tequila or Hennessy. Anything else fucks me up. And now I got the liquor, but I don't have the right kind of liquor. All I got is the shit that's gonna fuck me up. Some rum, some vodka. Man, this shit is crazy, man. And then, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I gotta take the edge off because this little cigarette that I put parsley in, this parsley cigarette that has the little bit of tobacco in it. That parsley! Fuck that! Hey, but look, it's my first time. I ain't never do that when I was a kid, so I gotta find out. Gotta find out. That way when my kids start doing it, I'll understand why. Damn, I opened up this little bottle of apple juice, and the little bit of apple juice that was in there for the last 2 or 3 weeks fermented literally right in front of my eyes. It went from dark brown to a light gray. Yup. Grayish brown. And it smells like liquor. It smells like a beer. And it was like 100% pure apple juice in some kind of glass bottle. I'm about to it's a company called Martinelli's who makes like I think they make champagne. And yeah, they have a apple juice that's natural apple juice, and that shit is definitely from what my wife said, it tastes good. I don't know because I didn't get to taste it, but that shit was strong when I opened it, and it was only a drop, and I do mean like a drop of apple juice in there. This shit crazy. Oh my God, yo, and you know that shit is illegal here, and people be making it like it ain't no problem. Man, I wish I could make some moonshine. I don't even know. Oh, that's it? Oh, damn. Well, damn, I dumped that shit out. I fucked up. My God damn. Man. Now that I know shit, that's that shit my grandma taught me how to make. If that's moonshine, then damn, I do know how to make it. But that shit, she called it dandelion wine. And then she just know how to make just wine. Like she taught me take a banana, like put it in some water and add what is it, yeast? That bread yeast. And then close it up and let it sit for, it's supposed to be like 3 days. I let my shit sit for like a week or 2, and then I gave it to my little brother. That was the first time I ever allowed underage drinking because he was still in high school. Yup, just one banana. But it was the size of it was like one of those 16-ounce water bottles. So since I did it in that was enough. It actually fermented and everything, but I didn't take the extra banana out, so the banana started going bad in it. But he drunk it. It didn't make him sick or nothing. It just made him a little loopy. And that was the one time I ever made it. Everything since then, like literally, I'm sitting here talking about I don't got no weed, but I got liquor that literally I set the weed in, and the liquor was clear. It was 99 bananas. I mean, not 99 bananas, 99 cherries from the company that make 99 apples, 99 bananas. And it's in my Patron bottle, and it turned dark brown. And it got little pieces of weed in it, so I could drink that and get high. But yeah, I'm trying to make some more of those. Shit, you said wait. You said real what? Butter or bud? What? Oh, true. That's what I did wrong. Thank you for letting me know, because now that I know that when I do this again, because basically the girl who gave my wife this apple juice, she uses these bottles when she drinks up her apple juice. She takes the bottles and then she cleans them out, and then she fills it with like Patron or it's like any kind of actually no, she really does only use Patron. She gets Patron and she fills the bottle halfway, and she takes like a Jolly Rancher or Kool-Aid or something, and she makes flavored Patrons and she sells them online, and she makes money. She works with my wife at her job, and she told my wife that, and I was like, well damn, that's no different than me taking this Patron bottle and making it with the weed. It's just flavor. It's like taking a Jolly Rancher, put it in there and just letting it sit until it dissolves. It's the same shit. Yeah. But that's the problem though. Like once you take the weed out, the weed won't do nothing. Like the weed give you the exact same feeling as the liquor. Like the weed loses its weed scent, but the liquor gains its weed scent. But instead of it actually giving you, because it might be because I did it wrong, instead of it tasting like, it tastes like weed, it got the oil, like literally the taste of the weed never leaves your mouth. Like whatever oil's in that weed is definitely in the liquor. If I touch the joint and just wipe my lip, it'll be on my tongue for like the rest of the night. But the problem is it don't get me high the same. It's weird. It's a different high. And every time I do it with different weeds, it's always the same high. Damn. Got you. Well, fuck it. Fuck it. At least it gave me the high, right? Shit. Yeah, what's up with that absinthe? Because they just started selling it around here. I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago, they started putting it in the liquor stores again. And I know that they said they took it off the market and it's still not the same like it used to. I seen that shit. It was green as fuck. I think the bottle cost like $85 for like a small little... That shit. Yeah, I heard that shit make you... Yeah, make you hallucinate and some other shit. Damn, I didn't know that. See, I've heard of it, but I didn't know you're supposed to take like a dropper and drop it in your drink. I didn't know that, because I'd have fucked around and got it and then poured too much or some shit. So now that I know, damn, maybe I should get some of that for New Year's. Yeah. That shit, but it's crazy because I drink... So that's the alcohol that gets set on fire? I know there's a couple of liquors that get set on fire. Because I have 151. Yeah, that one did. That one had some, it looked like a strainer or something extra that came with the bottle. Yeah, I saw. But you know what? It's funny because they did that for some reason, because each one of these wines, they called them spirits for a reason. Each one is a different spirit. Each one has a different meaning and a different purpose. Like one you use for Christmas, one you use for a birthday, one you use for if somebody died, one you use if somebody just had a baby. Like, and each one represents a different, I want to say celestial. Because I don't want to call it gods, even though they are kind of like that, but they're like really angels that are like basically the super angel of air, the super angel of water, the super angel of earth. But people just call them the god of earth, the god of air, the god of water. You know what I mean? I just think of there being one god and a whole bunch of angels. Even though the Bible says that they're gods. I don't know why. I don't feel comfortable with saying more than one god. Even though I know that that's what the Bible says, I don't know why. But yeah, that absinthe, it reminds me of something, because that look like the absinthe, just looking at the color of it, it reminds me of something that would, some Greek or some kind of Roman god or goddess or something like that. Like you will only drink it thinking about Zeus or some shit like that. Yeah, exactly. Man, I'm about to, I just went ahead while we was talking and put me a drink together in that little apple bottle. Oh shit, I didn't put none of the weed liquor in it. I'm about to pour that in my mouth. That shit's about to be strong as fuck. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna mix it up because you said that. I'm telling you, like, I made this before my birthday. I made this back in, I think, January or February. And I'm like, I literally just started drinking it in either August or September. And I'm down to like, it was over like in a Patron bottle, a regular size Patron bottle, the small ones, the 200 milliliter. It literally was halfway to where the label says Patron. Right now it's under where the actual glass bottle has etched in it Patron at the bottom. So it's literally down like. But I ended up losing some because I had to pour some out and strain it to get the weed that was in it, because I left the whole nuggets in there. And then, hell yeah, man, we ran out of weed. And that's how I lost all of my fucking liquor. Like literally, when I finished, it went from halfway to down to right over the little etched in Patron shit. And I'm mad because that's a lot of fucking liquor, especially the liquor that was sitting in the weed. I mean, weed that was sitting in the liquor, man, that shit pissed me off. Yeah, I realized that when I smoked it. That shit was horrible. But, yeah, like, I swear to God, if there's a way that I could bottle some of this up and actually send it overseas, just the liquor part of it that don't have the weed in it, but I mean, it still has the hairs and the fibers from the weed in it, so you can see it and you can smell it. It's all over the bottle, inside and everything. I will make you some. I swear to God, I will make you some. I put 3 different types of weed, mostly only loud, no Reggie, and it was. Let me see. The liquor was the 99. I had 99 cherries, a little bit of Patron, maybe like 1.5 grams. But it was broken up. It was broken up in sections. So it was like 0.3 first, because I was just putting a little bit of shake that I had left. Then after that, because my J's are usually 0.3. I make small J's because hopefully the green is good. I don't gotta smoke that much. Then I put 0.3 in. Then I actually got my own green because I started working, and I was like, fuck that, this is my green. So I put a whole nugget in that drink, and then that nugget was probably like a gram, and that was the nugget that I went in for. And then I put in a little bit more. You know what I mean? And then I was mixing a whole bunch of different, they were all rums, but they were different kind of rums. There was a light rum, there was a dark rum, and I mixed them together, and then I spread them out between things. And then after I got rid of that one, because I drunk that stuff basically, I put in the nuggets from, I kept the nuggets inside of the thing. I added the 99 bananas. I mean, not 99 bananas. I keep saying bananas. The 99 cherries. And then I just let it sit in there. And the cherries with the weed actually makes the weed taste come out more. Yes! Is it black?
Yeah.
Is it a fidget spinner?
Yeah.
Brand new. I just gave it to Nisa today.
Okay.
So you can bring it to me because she sleep. That way if she asks where her fidget spinner is, Daddy got it.
Okay.
Alright, so now I got a half bottle of apple juice. And it literally has, yup, it got the little crumbs from the weed is in it. This joint was crystal clear before I made this shit. I wish I could take a picture of this shit. It's crazy. Cause while I was sitting here on I learned all my shit off of PlayStation, like literally. I learned how to make weed butter off of PlayStation. I learned how to make the dragon oil, which is basically weed oil, off of PlayStation. But I mean, I was using the PlayStation to go online. But while I was talking to Skillful Dank, he taught me how to make shatter. And that's what made me think about shatter for the what is it? It's the kind of dabs, yeah. Nah, he was telling me how to take the weed, put in like a cheesecloth or something like that, sit it in the alcohol, but the alcohol has to be like the I think it's like isotope, it's either 75 or 100. Yeah, infant, that's what it is. It's like 75 or 100. The clear one, not the colored stuff. Put it in the bottle and let it sit in there for like an hour or 2 hours or something. He's like, the longer you sit in there, the stronger the dab will be. And then after you do that, you switch it back and forth between sitting in front of a fan and letting the fan blow it while it's sitting open, so that the alcohol can kind of like dry out. And then you put it in the freezer, then you take it out the freezer and sit it out in front of the fan. And by you constantly doing that, it'll turn, he was like, it'll go from being the liquid to like a jelly form, and then it'll turn into a solid. I'm like, shit, bet. But the problem was, the reason I haven't made it yet is because I make edibles myself. I didn't do it because I don't have nothing to, like, I don't got no dab pen, I don't got no dab nothing, you know what I mean? And then he was like, you can only burn it and light it with a torch. And so I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. Then it was like, oh yeah, and when you hit it, be careful because it's going to be 10, 20 times stronger than just hitting the J. So I was like, oh, fuck no. So I just waited. Yeah. See? Got you. Well, shit, if I would have known that. Yeah. Well, see, with my edibles, the thing that's different is... Oh, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's funny you said that, because the guy who we used to get the really good green from in DC, he would go to the place to get his medical weed because he has his prescription. He would get the amount that he needed for the week. He would take that out and literally he would get it pressed out, and the rest of the weed he would literally sell it, and he would have like ounces, and he would just be selling it, and he would only sell it for like he would sell it as if it was Reggie, but it's not loud, it's kind bud, it's right in between that MIDI, and he was selling it for like $20 for like a KD, which was 3.5. That's good as shit, because I pay 30 to 40 to 50 for a 3.5 of loud. Not 30, excuse me, 35 if I'm lucky, but it's usually between 40, 45, and 50. So getting a good kind bud that DC people call Reggie, but it's not Reggie, for $20, and I'm out here in Maryland, yeah, that shit was lovely. Damn, but see, I don't want to waste. Yeah, it really did. And see, it's bad because all for these last 3 years, I was like, man, they could easily sell the weed like legally and government wise and be able to get their money, because the only reason they made it illegal because they couldn't tax it. They didn't know how to tax it. Now they got all these different vendors and shit, and they found a way to tax it. And now the only thing they're saying is like, oh, well, you can have weed, you can give weed away, but you can't walk around with more than this amount. You can't sell no weed. You can't do this, that, and the third. So it's like they still got all these laws and these rules on this shit. Man. All right, I'm about to say cheers and drink up to some of this, man. I'm about to down this shit. Hell yeah, I'm about to spark this this cigarette. Oh, I'm scared. I think I need to take the shot first. That's the only way I'm gonna get my courage up, man. Oh, what up, OG? You finally decided to talk. Hell nah. I couldn't hear you the whole time. I'm smoking a parsley cigarette. It's tobacco. It's not even cigarette tobacco. It's actually cigar tobacco with parsley. This is the first time. Yeah. Cause when we run out of cigarettes, my wife, she gets all the cigarettes and she re-rolls the cigarettes. I get stuck with the cigar tobacco because for her, it's the taste of it and the menthol. For me, it's just the tobacco. I don't give a fuck. So I smoke the harsh shit. She smokes the good. I gotta be. Because if I don't, I ain't gonna get what I want. Right. And look. It's like I really got too much to say about it. She the one that provide the shit anyway. I mean, because when I'm not working, she's working. When I'm working, she's not working. And since it's the point where she's working right now, like literally, every time I work, she's not working because we can't both work at the same time. And because she got the better paying job now, because she's working for the government now, it's like, well, shit, I'm not even going to risk fucking it up. The only way I'll risk fucking it up is if I get that exact same government job, because they are hiring, and then we're both going to be working. We're just going to have to find a babysitter. But yeah, because if you ever get a chance to work for FEMA, I know that's one of those companies over here. Yeah, that's where she works, man. That shit is awesome. Because all of those hurricanes and shit that was going on over here, they and tornadoes, people was getting fucked up. They set up emergency places over here in Maryland, even though it was happening to people in Florida and Texas. So they decided that they was going to extend it, but she ended up being one of those people that when they start letting people go, they tried to fast track her to a manager position within her first 30 days with the people that were already been there for 60 days. She was the only person on their team that they did that with. Most of her team that came in with her, like anybody that came in before her or after her, they're like borderline about to get fired, like as soon as the contract is up. Everybody on her team, minus like 3 people, is basically so good that they're staying. They already went through their training so that they can literally go to a different state and do their FEMA job and still live here, but they'll get paid extra money for going to other states. They'll give them room and board and everything. Yes, they are. Yes, they really are. They have the They got some of the top heads from the FBI, CIA. Oh my God, that cigarette just hit me. FBI, CIA, and it was somebody else. And they basically, my dad was explaining, because he's like one of them ex-military people. He's like, the same way in Britain they got the MI1s through MI6 and 7, and over here we got the Secret Service. They got people that was the head of the Secret Service and all them different things over here, and they took all of the people that were the heads from them, put them together and made FEMA. So FEMA has different like divisions and branches. Like I could be a Secret Service person through FEMA. But that's not my wife does. She's just a receptionist. And that's what I want to do. I want to sit on the computer, but for real, I don't. I want the cubicle. That's what I want. But I'll sit. Okay. I don't know if I taste the liquor or the weed more. Oh my God. It tastes like I just smoked the J. But the liquor that I mixed it with, I mixed that because it was weed that was sitting in cherry 99 banana, so that's 99 proof, on top of this mango liquor that I just had, the mango rum, and that one's 40 proof. I don't know, I never knew if those proofs added up together to make a higher proof, or if it just, how that works. But I just mixed a 99 proof with a 40 proof, and all I taste is weed. But hitting this little parsley cigarette, I was feeling it before I even took a shot. I do not know if this is a good thing, because I'm about to be like, fuck weed, I'm smoking parsley for now. Look, I save money, I'll tell you that much. That shit probably fucking up my brain cells for real. Cause you know they there was a movie done. There was a movie done over here in America, over on the in the Hollywood side. By the time they got to my brother was in, so this was some years ago. My brother was in the so it was like 2007. He did a paper on weed and the effects. Like literally it was one of his last high school papers. He found out that was it a high school paper or was it a college paper? It might have been his first year of college, but it was 2007. He found out from watching this movie and from looking at it, the actors in Hollywood, they always get more information than the regular person. They was basically on the thing, the guy Joe Rogan, it was a whole bunch of senators and congressmen and a whole bunch of different actors. They were saying that basically weed, everything they told you about weed is a lie. Weed does not kill brain cells. It actually, in fact, grows more brain cells. It helps repair it. It don't give you no dead spot, no holes or nothing like that. And people be saying, oh, the more weed you smoke, the more brain cells you burn. They also said the more weed you smoke, and the seeds you smoke, the lower your sperm count. I swear to God, I smoke J's of just straight seeds. And I have so many fucking kids. Like I got 6 in the house. And that's just in the house. Outside the house, I got kids. Like that shit didn't work. And I've been smoking seeds since I was little. Like when I say little, I'm talking like 14 and up. So like got you. Didn't know that. See, I learn some new shit every day. Hey, while we was on here talking, just literally 1 minute ago, my phone rung and I didn't even hear it. And I don't even know who the fuck just called me. I see the number. I see the number, but I can't answer it because this phone can only have incoming phone calls, not outgoing. Yeah, well. Hey, I'm about to stop smoking this. This will make me feel like I'm getting sick. I don't know. It's turning my stomach. Like, it's turning my stomach. I don't know if it's the liquor or if it's just the cigarette. It making me feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. And this ain't good. It smells like dog food. It tastes like burnt oregano. I think it's the fact that tobacco in it. It probably would taste better without the tobacco. And then it's on regular paper. It's not in no. Yeah, it's not in no top paper. It's actually in the an actual notebook paper. Yeah, that's what I roll my cigarettes off of when I have to re-roll, because I don't got no roll-ups right now. Like loop lease. Yeah. College rule. Nigga, I swear to God. When I say, man, when I talk to people and I be like, man, you talking to somebody that's poor, like, dog. Like, we're not poor like third country, yeah, I mean, we're not like that poor, but we're poor like one of those areas where people are having all this stuff. We are one of the people that the government gives us assistance with shit. So when I'm surviving, like, all this shit, me smoking the weed is literally keeping me from flipping out and getting locked up and going to jail. You know what I mean? Because it keeps me calm. Well, see, that's the problem. Right now, we spent literally all the last of the money that we had, other than paying the bills, we spent on the green that we had. The green that we had was up last week, I want to say by Wednesday. Either Wednesday or Thursday. She gets paid today at midnight. So, like, I'll be able to get the green tonight. Yeah. Well, see, the good thing is I found out how to clean out your lungs. When your lungs get really fucked up from you smoking over years. Have you ever seen a picture of how it makes your lungs look like a burnt steak or something? Well, there's a way to literally take 7 years off by taking one drink. Yes? Alright, I'm coming to look. The way to take the years off is you get a teaspoon of cream of tartar and an 8-ounce glass of orange juice. Open your drawers, let me see. Okay, close that one, obviously. Then open the next. Okay, close that one. Let me see. Wait. Let me see. That one has room for clothes in it. These clothes ain't even folded up. Nah, you better do better. Do better. You ain't just bagging that shit up. Do better. Cause there's too much space in them. The clothes ain't even folded. It's shit spread out. Nigga, fix that shit. You fucking with me thinking that I'm just gonna let that shit slide. Boy, you tried it. You must have really thought I wasn't gonna look. You funny. I normally don't look. That's why. Came in. I'm done cleaning my room. He stuck everything in a bag like he just got that shit from the supermarket. All his clothes. All his brother's clothes. All his other little brother's clothes. Like, dog. But there's room in the drawers. Why didn't you fold them and put them in there? Nah, he just mad because his mom made him clean the room by himself. Man, I will never smoke no more parsley. Yeah, it's something. It's because I'm feeling something. Eyes getting low. But that shit, man, it got me feeling sick. And I smoke paper cigarettes all day, every day. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, back to what I was saying, the orange juice. You take a teaspoon of the what's it called, of cream of tartar, and you mix it in with an 8-ounce glass or 6-ounce glass of orange juice. You drink it, and it actually cleans out your lungs. It filters through them, and it actually starts turning it back to normal. Now I have yet to do it, but I got my cream of tartar. I'm waiting for my orange juice. My mom, she her mother was one of those people that used all the little herbs and stuff to make natural healing things. So like if you get like some rosemary and you have like, let's say you have a headache, like a really bad migraine, you take like a I want to say a handful of rosemary, boil it in the water, and then drink the water, and it literally takes the migraine away almost instantly. I think it's for a flu, but if you have a flu or it's either a flu or a sore throat or something, I can't remember what it was. It might even be an earache. You take I gotta ask my mom, but you take what is it called? The cayenne pepper. You take you get an 8-ounce glass of water. You make sure that it's warm water, and you mix it in, and it's going to be spicy as fuck. You drink the whole thing. It either stops an earache or ear infection or a flu. It's one of those. Like I literally got concoctions out the ass. My mom got books on this shit. Like this is, and it's bad because it's like that's some old white witchcraft type shit, but that's literally what my family does. Like my grandma was a white witch, and I didn't know that until after she died. That's probably why she was making all these dandelion wines and shit. She'd go outside, pick some dandelions, put them in the same way that I did with the banana, and she'll leave it in there, and she'll leave that shit, and she'll get like one of those big ass mason joints, like not the little ones, but the big ass bottles that people, you know, in those little cartoons where the country people be blowing into them to play music and shit. Yeah, she get the big ones like that, and then she'll fill it all the way to the top, and she'll leave it closed up. Like she'll put a pig feet in it or something. She'll put like she'll do a whole bunch of different ones, and they'll sit under her table for like 3 to 4 months before she even decides to open it. Like my grandma was a beast at this. Like when she died, they fought over who was going to get that shit. Like no bullshit. Like her wines were vicious. They were so vicious when she was little, and I say little because of course she died at like 83. When she was about 30, in her 30s and 20s, she used to actually make liquors like that, wines like that for the mafia. She was actually hired by the mafia, I think the Italian mafia, to make that shit. That was her job every day. Go to work, make that shit, and leave it, and then tell them when it's ready. Like, so I'm like, I got all these trade secrets. It's just I gotta do this shit. Nah. Yeah, I ain't motivated for this shit. Oh my god. I'll do the edibles, but all that liquor shit, I'm not. I don't know why. It's like I think liquor fucks you up more than weed does in a bad way. Yeah. And that's why your body is getting drunk, because you're poisoning yourself. That's why they call it alcohol poisoning, because you're already poisoning yourself. And then when you mix them, yeah, damn, I didn't know that. And I've been sitting here drinking this shit like it. Well, I'm still gonna drink what I got right here, but yeah, you know. But I'm gonna take smaller shots. Like I'm gonna take my poison in small doses, because my brother-in-law, he's to the point where like he was drinking so much liquor that now, after going to the doctors, they told him that if he don't drink the liquor now, he will die. He been drinking so heavy that if he don't drink, he will die. And that shit's crazy because he had to get his leg cut off for that shit. And he's only 5 years older than me. 5 or 6 years older than me. I'm 35, so that means he's like 40, 41. This nigga. I'm like, damn, so now that I know that, it's poison, because I mean, I knew it was bad, but I never thought about it like that. Like, yeah, that shit is poison. I never thought about that shit. Man, I learned a lot from you, Cassim. I learned a lot. I mean, but that's everybody. I do the same thing. I do the exact same thing. Man, I think that's humanity. That's... Yeah. True shit. True shit. True shit. I've seen it a lot. Well, look. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Right, niggas that was out killing people and doing shit, and now they famous rappers and shit. Yeah. Even the actors. What's his name? The dude from who was on the Home Improvement, the show, Tim Allen. He was locked up many a times for different things. It was like what was it? Not embezzlement, like theft or some shit like that. He was locked up for something crazy, and literally when he was on parole or some shit like that, he ended up going and doing something to act, and he's been acting ever since. But nobody would have ever known that he was that kind of person that was doing that shit. Yeah. Yup. Because one of the girls, well, actually, two of the girls, I was going to say one, but two girls I knew, they were, I mean, one girl literally was holier than thou. And I mean, like, not trying to be like, oh, I'm better than you. No, I mean, like, she literally, everything she did was, this is for God, this is of God. This person right here that I'm talking to, yeah, he just got out of jail, but he's a person, he's trying to be a person of God, so I'm going to give him a chance. And this was my ex-girlfriend. And I'm trying to tell her, no, these people ain't for you. I'm telling you, they just trying to get your pussy, blah, blah, blah. And I dump her and break up and shit. And then she dies, like, and she's younger than me. I met her when I was 15, she was 13. You know what I mean? She died by the time she was like 22 or 21. And she died off of like some natural causes. Another girl, she was a good person. She ain't do bad shit. She ain't go out partying. She wasn't one of those fuck everybody and like I'ma fuck everybody and get dick from wherever. She wasn't like that. She was trying to take care of herself, take care of her family, look out for friends. She was real sensitive and caring, and she died from a diabetic coma. You know what I mean? Like, people that are decent people or good people, they die or they get raped or kidnapped or killed or murdered, some crazy shit. But the people that are the worst people in the world, child molesters, fucking animal fuckers, and other people, you know what I mean? And they're out there making millions and having TV shows and radio stations and books and writing books about this shit. Motherfucking Superhead got famous from sucking dick and making money off of this shit. Like, dog, this world is backwards as fuck. I just told my wife that last night. I'm like, it's fucked up that everything good and light in this world is darkness. Everything dark is only the good shit. So if you do some good shit, basically you get beat up for being a good person. You get beat up or killed for being a person that's trying to do right, but we're taught, oh, you're supposed to do right. God likes this, God likes that. Where's God to stop all this shit? And that's the only problem I got with all that. Like, how come God ain't intervening? Like, I know if our people are supposed to be getting worse because the Bible at the end and the Quran all the way through and the Torah at the end says by the time it gets to Revelations, it's going to be, the end of days are going to be worse. Don't you think that's the time when we need more help than in the beginning when everything was first starting to get situated and you send 153 prophets throughout time, separating them by like 20 or 50 years, whereas one prophet might run into another prophet. Now we don't have no prophets. Like, how the fuck is that fair? Like, how the fuck is that even? I don't get that shit. Like, if there really is a God, man, God is a fucked up person or thing or whatever. Like, God don't really give a fuck about us, because I think the real God of this earth is the devil. What'd he say? Yeah. I can believe it. I can believe it only to a point. Oh shit, I think I put too much alcohol in this one. I can believe it only because, like, I mean, but I can't believe it 100% only because I've seen one time for sure, for certain, that I was supposed to die. I've seen many a times when I was supposed to die, but I've seen one time where it was me and my man walking down the street. One of my friends had punched somebody in the face and had embarrassed him, I guess. He ran up to me and my cousin, and we're not the person, but because the other boy calls us his cousin, he ran up on us and tried to like grab us or whatever, like literally tried to take his hand and snatch at us. He missed me, but he grabbed my man, who I call my cousin, or well, I call him my brother now because I used to date his sister. And what ended up happening was I let myself get caught so that my man wasn't by himself, because if I would have left him by himself, he would have died that night. Well, when he grabbed us, 6 more niggas come from around the corner. One of them have a gun. He's trying to keep his face covered so we don't see him, but nigga, we know who you are. So what's the fucking point of covering your face? And he's flashing his gun, and the dude's like, oh, it's dangerous out here tonight. We about to dance, fellas. Whenever a nigga got you and you're surrounded by niggas and they be like, it's time to dance, you're about to die. Period. The only reason we didn't die is because I can honestly say I prayed to God and said, literally in my prayer, I was like, God, please, can you save me from this? Can you just get us out of this? I don't know what the hell, how the hell. And I swear to God, there was no cops, nobody, nowhere near. All of a sudden, a light came on. And the light was a cop car that was just sitting there looking at us. And it wasn't the cop light that came on. They put on their front high beams. The cop was never there from start. The boys let us go and was like, all right, y'all two, y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe. It's dangerous out here. I was supposed to have died that day, I guess. God saved me. That's the only reason I can say is a God. But like I said, his angels do a lot. The actual God that made everything manifest, I don't think he has too much to do with us. But he does have angels that represent shit. But the devil, I think this is the devil's playground. This is definitely the devil's. That's yeah, the vice versa John that Pastor Troy was talking about. God damn. But you know what's bad about that? One thing that's taught in the East that isn't taught in the West is the exception of the yin and the yang. In order to accept your good, you gotta accept your bad. You can't take in everything that's God without taking in everything that's the devil too, because they're one and the same. Like you're literally, you can't have light shining so that you know what light shining is without having the darkness. You have to have a darkness to have light. You have to have a light to have darkness. Without light, there's no such thing as darkness. It just is. So like, in order to be the full of yourself as a human, you have to literally embrace your light being, which we're taught to represent, and our dark being, which we're taught to hide and suppress. And it's bad because I was hearing this within the last couple of days from somebody that's trying to teach us how to decalcify our pineal gland so that we can use our seed of God and actually be able to see and use our body for what it's supposed to be used for. And I know all this liquor drinking and shit is definitely taken away from my teachings, but I'm about to, like, I was supposed to start my my 7-day vegan challenge. I literally got my stuff for it last night or this morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to start that challenge. I want to say I was supposed to start at 7 o'clock this morning, but I'm gonna start that shit tomorrow or tonight because I'm doing the liquor. Yeah, and it's because I'm hoping that it'll decalcify, will start to decalcify my pineal gland, but I'm hoping that it'll help me heal and get rid of some of these like natural things like the sniffles or just allergies, or hopefully small thing but big thing that I know might seem impossible, but it'll help me with my hernia that I got and help me like naturally take over it without having to go to a doctor that's going to try to cut me open just to push myself back in. I can push myself back in. That's nothing. I can hold it there without them cutting me and sewing me. That's nothing. But where's the permanent fix? Yeah, I mean, like it has to be something inside of me. If there's healing hands that can come and heal people, that's because they believe, that's because they did something that helped their energy be focused so that they can control their energy and help other people with moving energy. I believe in that. I believe in moving energy, transference and shit like that because I've seen it. But I need to learn how to do it myself. And that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. I got sesame seeds and everything. Look, I know you a little. I'm sorry. I'm talking to this fly that just landed on my liquor bottle that I'm drinking out of. I know that you are a baby. I know that you are so cute with your little pink red ass. You're gonna one day be a big black housefly. Please stop getting drunk off my drink. No. Do not keep licking my jar. Hey, you, little baby, move. God damn it. And that's bad because it keep moving to a different area on the thing and just spitting and licking. Like it's sucking up all the alcohol that's on the brim. Sweet. Oh. Damn. That's deep. Yeah, like I had something like that when my son was first born. I had a flu, and I swear it felt like I was coughing with the flu so bad that every time I coughed, it felt like a fly was coming out of me. Every time I would cough, I would see more flies. But I didn't see them at the start of it. And I know I don't have flies on the inside of me from what I know, but I don't know shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm really trying to figure out. Yes. And that shit was fucking with me because I seen Constantine so many times that, yeah, I mean, I learned the smell of sulfur because I want to know what a demon smells like before it gets me. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that these things exist because I play around. Like I told you, I was telling Yazik how to talk to Fae and whatnot. Demons are nothing but apparitions. They're nothing but Fae misunderstood. If you don't know which Fae it is, then yeah, it's going to look like a demon because it's just something that's red or brown or orange or yellow or gray that got horns or pointy ears, or it got pointy fingernails, and you're like, oh my god, a demon's trying to get me. Like, but it's not that. Like, even if you looked at the demon god Pan, who is the god of mischief and the god of confusion and of panic. That's where the word panic come from the I think it's the Greek god Pan, who plays the pan flute. He has a good side, he has a bad side. Every Fae has a good side and a bad side. It's the same thing with these demons. Like, I truly believe that in one of my incarnations, I used to be a demon that decided I really wanted to be a human, and God gave me a chance. And since then, I've been trying to get my soul right, because I can't explain why all this other supernatural, otherworldly shit happens to me and certain people that I be around. And those people are people who have dark presence with them. Like, they have or will have or are currently in the position of going to murder somebody. Like, I be around dark people. Like, I don't know why they're so fucking dark. It's not like I'm a dark person. I don't kill people. I believe that all life, even bug life, is important because all life is worth something. But so now you drunk and you gonna sit on my cover? Really? You the only baby fly I knew that got this close to me in the last 5 years. I haven't had a fly this close to me in 5 years without killing it. And you just gonna lay on my cover? Really? Oh my god, there's 2 of them in here. Oh my god, and they both babies. Oh, nah, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get this one, but I'm sure I missed it when I went to go kill. Oh no, I didn't. I killed it. Oh, I feel like some shit now. But I had to. I feel like some shit though. I really hate killing things. See, ever since I've been with my wife, and it's funny because before I was with my wife, when she was my girlfriend and she was trying to get me to kill shit, I told her no. I would never kill nothing. But then when she started telling me about her allergies and how she's allergic to to bees and shit like that, and she gets stung and she might die, I started killing the bugs. Then it became almost every bug that came near her, I gotta kill. Spiders, roaches, ants, fucking moths, hornets, things like that. And it's like things that literally, if you don't put out no fear, a bee and a hornet and a wasp aren't going to really come near you. They're like dogs. They smell fear. So if you don't give off no fear, they don't fuck with you. Unless you're fucking with their stuff, like their honeycombs and shit like that, or their hive. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with me. But I know that's not to be true because my daughter just got stung in the eye by a fucking hornet. Or a wasp or a yellow jacket. And it looked like an actual hole in her eye. And she don't bother nothing. She thinks the same way I do. And she's only 5. And she don't fuck with nothing. But she got attacked. So maybe she was showing off fair. Because she's little. She knows that them things stay. She thought it was a bee. But it really wasn't. Because I think that thing stung her like once or twice. I don't know. That, man, this shit is crazy. You try to respect nature, nature says fuck you. You try to respect people, they say fuck you. You start saying fuck everything and then you're bad. I guess you got, yeah, the challenge is to hold your own. Everything. They still gonna do. Mm-hmm. I see that a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn. God damn. Yeah, self-serving. Mm-hmm. It's not fair. It's like why is it like that? I've seen that shit. I've heard of it, but I've seen it a couple of times where it's like, all right, the boy, my man Donnie, the dude that put me in the studio for the first time, Donnie literally was riding off the back of this guy named Dip. Dip is from Philly, so anybody from Philly, I'm a rep really, really hard because I'm from Philly, but I live in Maryland. Donnie's from New York, but he lives in Maryland. Dip, we all went to high school together. Donnie dropped out of high school because he signed a contract with Rasheed Wallace to what he thought was to be a rapper, but it was really a producer's contract. Donnie literally got his first and his second CD done off of Dip's money. Dip, he never asked for nothing back. He was just there as a hype man. Yeah, I support him. I believe in him. This, that, and the third. Donnie, like literally all the way up until I want to say 2009, 2010. Donnie decides after this man gets like, Donnie had a song come out called Looky Looky, and Dip went and got his hair cut and got Looky Looky shaved into his head. Donnie gets some of his friends and family members from New York, told Dip fuck him, cut him off and everything. the reverends from the churches, everybody's like, oh, Donnie is of God and he's definitely going to make it and God has blessings for him and this, that, and the third. But what about the niggas that helped him out that he just dicked over? What about everybody who rap style in words he stole? What about the people who he owed money to? That's the same thing with Logic. That's why I don't fuck with Logic. Like, look at all the people. And I actually know 2 people that Logic fucked over, and that's why I personally, whenever I go into the same chat room, the club that me and Logic are both in, because Logic came to me and added me as a friend. I didn't go and add that nigga as a friend. He came to me because I was one of those rappers that was one of the known rappers at PG. Just, I want to say 2011, 2010. You know what I mean? So it was just 7 years ago, 6 years ago. This nigga came hunting for me to be my friend. You know what I mean? I was the president of the Underground Jewits. But this nigga was fucking over my man who was co-president with me, Greg. And then he fucked over my son's godfather, Ari. But I mean, granted, Greg is doing his thing with wine tasting and Ari is writing books and shit. But look at Logic now. That same way that he fucked them over because they was getting him shows, paid shows and shit like that. And they was putting out their name for him. Because he looked white, he got there, even though he's not. You know what I mean? He got there. And Greg could have used that for me, because I damn sure was doing it. For anybody that was with us in the Underground Jewits, because they're like more talented than Logic, both written and freestyle. And then the people that got his stuff on the radio, they still boosting them up. The people, the Underground was still boosting up and everything. I'm like, nah, don't do that. That nigga's a bad person. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Like, man, that shit, like, just seeing these people do bad shit to people and fucked up shit to people, and they still making it, and then people want to come around and pat them on the back. Like, that shit fucks with me. Especially when it's the people that's from the church. Like, dog, you're a fucking preacher, a reverend. You're at every event that Donnie has. But you should be out preaching to the masses, doing this and that third. No, you're his personal prayer. You say all the prayers for him before he goes to do any shows, this, that, and the third. But you know he's back there getting drunk, getting high, and all this other shit. Oh yeah, he's a man of God. Oh yeah, God got his favor, blah, blah, blah. So you're telling me that God don't got our favor? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit fucks with me. It really does, because that's the shit that makes me think like, man, there ain't no God. This shit ain't real. And you know what's funny about it? The only person that was said to question some shit like that and actually say whatever God y'all are worshiping isn't the real God, he almost got killed by his own father. You know what I mean? That was Abraham. You know what I mean? And he's the one that's the father of Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. You know what I mean? But people forget about that shit. All they want to look at is all the people that follow everybody else and that does everything else and that's putting up the devil, basically, because when you're doing all this extra stuff and you're saying you're of God, but you're sitting here talking about big ass bitches that I want to fuck, you're not talking about, you know what I mean, anointing these people, getting these people from, you know what I mean, out of poverty and trying to bring people up to be stronger and educating people. No, you're talking about, look at my range, look at my money, look at my ice, look at my chains, looky, you know what I mean, shit like that. You ain't helping nobody. But yet God is on your side. You're a man of God. Fuck out of here, man. If that's what God is, man, they can keep that God. Fuck them and their God, because their God obviously ain't the God that I thought I was praying to. You know what I mean? And that shit puts me in a hard place, because it's like, how come this book says that Abraham refused about that shit, do this, that, and the third? Moses felt this way, that way, and did this, and God talked to him. God ain't talking to nobody in our time, then I guess that ain't for us. I guess that God isn't for us. I guess we literally are just put here to be damned, and that's it. I hate having to go through that in these thoughts, because I'm still trying to figure out who I am. I'm thinking I'm what they call a black person, and come to find out I'm Native American. Come to find out that Native American is really just an Asian. Come to find out that Asian is really just an African. that transferred over to Asia, that transferred over to what they call America. You know what I mean? So I don't know anything about myself. So how the fuck am I going to know who or what God I'm supposed to be serving? How am I supposed to know who or what I'm supposed to be doing? But I see these people that's doing negative and they getting far. Maybe I need to kill a motherfucker. Maybe I need, but see the way my karma works out, as soon as I do something bad to somebody, I instantly get it back within moments, almost seconds. If I go and do some fucked up shit to somebody, if I don't get discovered within a moment, or if I don't, you know what I mean, and when I say a moment, it don't have to actually be a second, it'll be like a day or two, but it still is within, it's literally within that week or within 3 days, I get back that exact karma or 2 times that karma. All I can think of is witchcraft. Witchcraft is anything that you do to somebody, you get 3 times on yourself. So if you wish blessings, you get blessings. If you wish curses, you get that same curse times 3. That's the rule of witchcraft. So you're basically telling me that we live under witchcraft, but you're telling me witchcraft is a sin. So I'll never be able to conquer it. Yup. Sure enough is. The masters of the universe. That's crazy. And the part that's the bad part about it is the Bible even talks about that happening. Yeah, you know what's funny about that? That's the same thing that Aleister Crowley teaches. The dude from who was a Satanism. Aleister Crowley actually taught that shit. Do as thou wilt. Yup. That same shit. And you wanna know what's the bad part about that? Have you ever heard of Behold a Pale Horse or something like that? It was a book that was written by people that worked for the United States government who had secrets about aliens, God, the devil, and all that other shit. Well, in this book, it is Behold a Pale Horse. It's actually, like, literally, people were going crazy over that book because it had, basically, it was talking about everything that you just said, but it says that it says in the book that literally there is no rule. We can do whatever we want to do. There is no God. There are no heaven and hell and what's going to happen after this. And it's funny because it was saying in the book that it's funny because notice it says that, right? It says in the book that out of all the major religions, there's two religions, either Islam or Christianity has it right. But one of them has it wrong to the point where they're praising God or praising whatever they're praying to. And because of the way that it's being said from person to person, just saying one letter wrong, like let's say it's supposed to be Jehovah instead of Jehovah or something like that. Just by saying that one letter wrong, you're worshiping a demon instead of God. And that's making the demon stronger. But they don't even know that they're worshiping the demon the whole time. But my whole thing is, I can't pray to Jesus. I can't say Jesus is Lord. Why? Because the Bible says that the person's name wasn't even Jesus. They keep saying he's Jesus, he's this, that, and the third. But Jesus that you showed me a picture of is a white guy with either, dirty blonde hair or brown hair and blue eyes. Or brown eyes. The Bible describes the Christ, not Jesus, but the Christ, the title of the Messiah, as a person who has white hair, who has skin of copper or brass, burnt brass, eyes of fire. And that don't sound like no white person. Hair of wool. That don't sound like no white person. That don't sound like no Asian person. That don't sound like no Mexican, no Spanish. That sounds like a person that has some kind of African descent in them with tight, coarse hair. You know what I mean? But why are we still looking at these pictures of white Jesus? Why are we still, you know what I mean, going through all these pictures of white Jesus and all that shit? Because the other guy's name ain't Jesus. His name is either Yahshua, or his name is what the Muslims call him, Brother Isa, or his name is all these other names, but his name has never been Jesus. Not one day in the world. Because back then the letter J didn't even exist. Like that's some bullshit. And it's like you can't say nothing to the older following the people, you know what I mean, the grandmoms, the grandpops, because when you say that to them, it's disrespect. You're being mean, you're being wrong, you're being blasphemous. Like, but we're trying to save you. And then the Bible says you're not supposed to argue with people over religion. Well, see, I can't listen to the Bible. I can't listen to the Quran. I can't listen to the Torah. Because the Quran says if you don't believe in the books, and the books being the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran, then you can't be a Muslim. The book says that, the Quran, the Torah says that Jesus, the Messiah, hasn't even come yet. So that dude who supposedly died on the cross wasn't him. The Bible says that he died on the cross because somebody named Judas snitched on him for some 10 pieces of silver. The Quran says that not only did Jesus not die and he ascended, but Judas was the one that died on the cross. So that's still saying that the, what's it called? What do they call it? The Jews are kinda right. But then it's saying that the Jews look like you and me. It don't look like Donald Trump. It don't look like Jerry Seinfeld. It don't look like Fraser Crane and all these white people. You know what I mean? They were our skin complexion. I don't know how dark you are, but you know what I mean? I'm pretty dark skinned. You know what I mean? So he looked like us. So the problem with all of that is, if your books are inaccurate and you're telling me that I have to believe in your inaccurate books, and even the Bible says itself that there will be other books that come out later on because it was books that was taken from the Bible. It actually says that in the Bible, that through time, in the book of Revelations, that more books will be revealed. Now you're trying to tell me that, oh, the gospel of Barnabas is a lie. Oh, the gospel of Judas is a lie. All these other books that's starting to come up, the gospel of Mary is a lie. But the book itself said that there's going to be other books. So which book isn't a lie then? Where are these extra books? I mean, we're showing you the people that found it. We're showing you the people, you know what I mean, that had this stuff. And it's not like they wrote it. It's on the paper from back in those times. It's being found. They just don't want us to know that that's the truth. But I also learned that the people that write the books for the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran, the people that agree on what goes in the book, they're like literally the Muslims. They call them the imams, the higher ones, but the highest of a Muslim is supposed to be the imams. It's really the sheikh. The sheikh are the Muslims that are like, if you ever played Legend of Zelda, I think it's I can't remember which one it is, but Link, he goes to save Zelda when Zelda's a kid. Then Zelda gets kidnapped. When she comes back, she has the power to turn into a boy whose name is Sheik. Sheik covers his head and his face, and he has a flat chest. But when he changes back, he's really Princess Zelda. Well, the Sheik people pretty much dress almost the same way. They're a really close, tight-knit group of people. And you have like 2 or 3 Sheik. You got 2 or 3 rabbis and 2 or 3 what's it called, priest or what's it called, not reverends, but priests, the higher up ones, and they get together and they decide this can go in the book, this can't go in the book. If you put this in the book, then that's going to make this book inaccurate and this book inaccurate. So we're going to put this in, we're going to keep this out, we're keeping this out because they just don't need to know about this just yet. So basically, Islam is some bullshit, Christianity is some bullshit, Judaism is some bullshit, and that's the main 3 religions of this planet. So if we don't have that, then what the fuck do we really have? So we really need a God that is the creator of the universe, that created even the devil, to give us right path and right passageway, but we ain't gonna get it. Why? Because people fucked up 150,000 years ago. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me? What the fuck do Adam and Eve fucking up when you told them not to eat of certain shit? What the fuck does that have to do with me? I wasn't the one that ate that shit. You can't even tell me I was the one that ate that shit. You told me not to eat it. I did not eat that shit. Man, yeah. Yes, baby. Open the door. Open the door. Yeah, go ahead, baby. And see, and that's what makes, like, it makes no sense to me, but that we would have to do something like that, but that's what's needed. We have to do it ourselves. We have to consider this shit and realize that people are going to keep giving us shit and making us believe shit so that they can keep telling us what not. People will literally fight and try to kill you based off of your beliefs. Yup, and you don't gotta worry about people trying to overthrow the government and shit. Mm-hmm. That shit is ridiculous, man. I can honestly say that I've questioned more this year in my life, or maybe this year and last year, than I've ever questioned in my whole 35 years of living. Like, that shit, it's bad, because it's like I literally was one of those kids that tried to read the Bible and study the Bible and try to be on the right path. I knew I was fucking up, but yeah, I mean, I never thought about it like, God looks for sinners, and this is what's pointed out to me. God, it don't matter if you're a Muslim or if you're a Christian. Not Judaism. They don't say this in Judaism, but in Islam and Christianity, they teach you that God looks for the sinners. God can't help somebody that feel like they're not a sinner and that they don't do bad because they already lost. They already made up their decision that they're not lost. But for the people that are hoes and prostitutes and pimps and everything, that's why most of our preachers are pimps, because those are the people that God can reach the most. The ones that are the most lost are the ones that can be found and change everything. But when you're telling me that, and literally all you're doing is just taking the money and buying cars, not worrying about nobody, or you're giving the money away to everybody, but you're treating the other reverends because they're black and your whole family who started the church is white, you're treating them like they're beneath you and making the dudes who got the fucked up spines and the fucked up legs and the fucked up backs do all the painting and the stuff in the house of God, but you're not doing nothing. You know what I mean? But dictating how to do it, and you're well off, like you can climb shit better, you got no spinal problems or nothing like that. Like people like that, I really feel like, yo, y'all are just trying to get over. And I feel that way about almost everybody. I've probably only met 2 reverends or preachers that I really didn't feel that way about. One of them I literally lost respect for because he follows Donnie around and he's not really doing that, but I guess everybody needs to be prayed for. And then the other one was another reverend's wife, and I only looked at her like that because she was guiding us towards God, but she reminded me of a mother-like figure, you know what I mean, which she's supposed to. But my problem is, who's to say that these people are really trying to teach me the right thing? Who's to say that, like, in taking the classes to become a reverend, if you actually go to school here, literally my wife was going to school to become what's it called? I forgot what the name is. Theology. That was her major. The reason she changed it from theology to what was it? It's political science, and she graduated with a political science degree, was because for her graduation thing, she had her final excerpt that she had to write, or her final thing that she had to do to graduate, was she had to disprove God. If this is how you're supposed to be, like literally you're taking this to be a person of God and teach people of God, why is my main paper to disprove God? I don't get it. Like this is a fucked up world, man. And now I gotta look at every preacher and every reverend that took these theology classes, because literally you wrote that paper. You can't even tell me you didn't write that paper. You wrote that paper, and I know you had to write that paper. And you made it. You wrote the paper so good that you graduated. Right, you don't, but man, that shit, yeah. And then it's bad. Look at the Rome, look at the what is it? Not Roman, the Roman Catholics, and look at the Pope. Almost every Pope we've had has been corrupt, has been a pedophile, always had a child by their side. Granted, not the last one, the Spanish guy that we had, but the one before that, who I think he died or something, or he just retired or some shit like that. The one who had the real evil looking eyes or whatever, like he ain't never get no sleep. He looked like a demon. He basically had this little Spanish looking boy with him. And the little Spanish boy was to the side. If you ever watch him talking while he was on the pulpit, like talking to the Romans, it's this little boy that literally is always to his left side. If you notice anything about the devils and the angels, you get devils on both your left and the right. You know how they say you got a devil on one side, an angel on one side? They're both devils. One is a devil that looks like an angel and acts like an angel. one is a devil that just is wholly a devil, and he's not even trying to be nothing but a devil. Basically, this dude ends up talking or whatever. As he's talking, the little boy's eyes and his face is changing while this dude is talking on the pulpit to the people. The people are so busy looking at him that they're not worrying about, yeah, I mean, the little boy's face, because they're looking at, oh, the Pope is talking, the Pope is talking. But when you look at the Pope and who he is and what he's done, this dude literally made sure that when one of the other popes died, the Pope that came after put the Pope in a coffin, a sarcophagus, that literally, if you look up to the sarcophagus, most of the what's it called, that they put the tombs, that not the tombs but the actual, what the fuck is it called when you put the casket that you put the body in? You know how caskets are usually like rectangle with like maybe a little roundness on the top. Have you ever seen the shape of a coffin? Because like the coffins that the what's it called be in, the vampires be in, how they're kind of oblong but they're shaped almost like a V, and then they got that one area and then they got that flat top. Those actual coffins are made for demonic possession. They put Michael Jackson's body in one of those. They put the Pope that had died while he was in office, they put him in one of those, and then they marked it with an upside down M. When somebody went back to question them and ask why they put the dude in the put the M, the upside down M, the other Pope that became the new Pope, his response was, "We did that to represent Mary." But it was an upside down M, and they said Mary has never, and this was literally within the last 10 years, they said Mary has never been represented like that, ever. But that shape, the cut shape of it, is made and cut for demonic possession. So whatever is in there, dead or alive, is for demonic possession. We're only supposed to have but so many popes before one of the popes is supposed to be like the Antichrist. And that's his actual job, is the Antichrist. And everybody's trying to figure out if it's this current one or if it was the last one or not. This shit is like deep. Like, dude, you got all these people following you. I'm telling you, I hope and pray that there really is a God. It don't gotta be the God that these people talked about. But just for shits and laughs, even if there is no heaven and hell and we just keep looping through life as reborn souls, it would be funny as shit if God actually gave those ones that were saying, ha, there's no God, blah, 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 if God really put them in some kind of hell. It would be, I mean, granted, we wouldn't be able to see it, but it would be funny as shit. It really would be. That shit is sad. I mean, because the story of hell is the saddest story in the world. The story of hell is the people and the souls that were lost. You know what I mean? There's no joy in a lost soul. I believe God would be happier having souls that were found and able to be brought to light. But because God that we learned about and God that we are taught are not the real God that is represented on this earth, what the fuck? Like we're literally at a lose-lose. This shit. Well, either way. See, that's why I can't drink. That's why I can't. See, my wife gets like this when she smokes. I get like this when I drink. That shit's deep. And this fucked up. It really is. Mm-hmm. Okay, this that I have, remember when I said I had the stuff to make lean? It's called Cheratusin, and it's like 10 milligrams per 5. It's CHERATUSSIN. And it says you take 2.5 milliliters by mouth every 6 hours is needed. But this shit is literally like it makes you it supposedly makes you loopy or something. Let me see. It says let me see. It causes breathing problems if you take too much. Childbearing problems. Yeah, dizziness, all that. Like, yeah, my wife, she left it for me. Like, and she's like, drink as much as you need to drink. Then she thought about it. She was like, no, don't do that. You will be fucked up. How about, and it don't expire until next year on September. She's like, just go ahead and just take some of that and take a little bit. And this shit says for adults and children. I ain't give my kids this shit. The fuck? It's codeine, phosphate, and something. But this shit, yeah, this that shit. Man, I got everything to get fucked up. I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking that shit. Oh shit, I gotta put my shirt on. My sister-in-law is about to be here, and I'm about to get that money, and I'm about to go and get me some motherfucking weed. She won't be here until 8, but still, I gotta get my shirt on because I do not want that girl to come over here and my shirt be off. Because I'm not trying to tempt her, because if she jump, I'ma jump. And she got a flat ass, but she got some big titties, and she okay looking, cute enough to bust on her face. Because I already had her sister giving me head. I cannot do it. I would literally, that shit. Yeah, I really do need to take that shit so that I'm not even here. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what it said. It said we got to do 200 milligrams. That's a whole bottle. No, this is a because this is a 4 fluid ounce bottle, which is 118 milliliters. So this isn't even enough.
Ready up to.
Oh my bad.
It's funny how this shit says discard by January the 2nd, 2018, but it don't expire until September 2018. Why would I discard it again? Oh, because it was given out on January the 2nd, 2017. So it's a year old, but it don't expire until September. So that's when you start doing extra stuff with it and making lean. And all that shit. Yeah, why it's still fresh. Oh, I got a whole 2 liter of some Pepsi. I got some Mountain Dew. I got all that. But see, last time I did this shit, was it this New Year's that just passed or the New Year's before then? I took some of this. It wasn't this exact same one, but it was another one. It was somebody else's. This one's my wife's, but it was another one. I literally put it in a soda cup, and I was drinking that and smoking a J. I swear everything went fast, slow at the same time. I was hot, cold, like dog. Everything was going fast, slow. I was talking fast, slow. That shit was weird. That's one thing I said I was not going to do again. And I was drinking it during the time. So it was this year. And I was drinking it during the time. I was drinking it during the time when it was snowing outside and it was really heavy snow. And we was going to shovel. So I'm outside shoveling snow, drinking on lean. Just fucked up. But I didn't even care about it being cold outside. Like, nah. I don't even need to have this shit near me. Cause see, my dumb ass, it just say take this stuff right here and mix it with some soda. That's it. My dumb ass is going to take some alcohol, put some of this stuff in it with the alcohol, and then and then mix it with some soda. Hey, I'm about to go do that right now. I'm about to be fucked up. I'd rather do it with Pepsi because it's cherry flavor. So I'd rather have a cherry Pepsi. And then because it tastes like medicine, cherry medicine is horrible. But I'd rather do it with that. I don't know about no Jolly Ranchers. Fuck all that extra sweet shit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that out and I'm gonna put some alcohol in it.
Hold up, there's people here, go another way. Go dance. Alright.
High-end diabetes. Shit, I might just see. Last week I just literally took a nice gulp of it. But I don't know, today I might actually take a gulp of it. Because I already got the alcohol, the weed alcohol in my system from what I just made. And I did that twice. I just made 2 of those while we was drinking. The second time I made that loud taste, I was down in it. So, shit, I'm about to get right. I don't even want to be that kind of right. I don't even want to be like that, but I can't be in the mind that I'm in with my sister coming over, dog. Because, I mean, granted, she ain't my real sister, but I done already fucked up with one of her sisters. I ain't gonna fuck up with both of them. Yeah. Nah, you know what? I will drink that once I get the green in my hand and I roll me a J. I will literally take a cup of that. But I'm trying to chill because I was telling Yazik he gotta calm down on shit he doing. And I'm sitting... He was on an acid trip yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what an acid trip is like, but that don't sound good. Yeah, he just wrote me on Facebook, and not Facebook. He wrote me on Clash of Clans, because we're on the same clan, and he was like, "Yo, Oblivious, I just had a acid trip the day before yesterday." No, he was like, "Yesterday I was on an acid trip." And I never responded. I was just like, okay, like, I told you, leave that crack alone, leave the coke alone. You know what I mean? Leave all that shit alone. I know he did coke, but he didn't do crack. It was one of the other kids that we was talking to that was doing crack and shit. And I had to stop talking to him because he was doing crack. And that boy was only 15. He was like 14 or 15. And I met him on PlayStation. That was like in January or February. And he was doing crack for the first time because he smoked weed for the first time. I'm like, dog, you just doing too much.
I don't have it.
So.